All right, here we are live. Check, check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hi, I'm Glenn at COAF Field Team on YouTube. And this round, what we're talking about is some Let's Talk Fishing in the Average Joe's broadcast. And what yours truly's talking about is some fishing at a local park just right down the road from us in Frisco. It's going to be Warren Sports Complex. What's happening is there's going to be a trout derby tomorrow. Trick a Trout. It's going to be over there at Frisco. Let me see if I get some details for you here. Looks like it's going to be February 11, 2023. So tomorrow, 8 to 11 a.m. And it looks like no registration needed. Just show up and fish. Let me see if I can get a better view of this so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, I'll blow it up a little bit, expand it a little right there. And right here. Now I'm over here on the Frisco website, Play Frisco, Arts and Culture, and I can see that no registrations needed. Get hooked on fishing Trick or Trout, our free annual Kid Fish event. Great opportunity for Frisco families to introduce children to the sport of fishing. This is going to be at the Warren Sports Complex, and this is different than past years where they used to stock, they used to, stock at Frisco Commons, and it was a much more, I guess, easier one to fish at compared to Warren Sports Commons. It's a fairly good size one, so you can see here how large that is. And let's just shift back over to the website. So really important event information. It's for kids, and it's for 16 years and younger. Looks like adults can assist, but should refrain from fishing until after the children's event. So if you plan on going out there and doing some fishing at Frisco for the trout stocking, or for the trout, it's suggested that you go after the trout derby, which is going to be after 11 a.m. Alrighty, and there's some tips as well as a few emails, as well as a step-by-step video right here that talks about how to fish for trout. So, hey, take a look at it. It's Frisco Commons Trick a Trout event, February 11, 2023. And that being said, why don't we give you an idea of what that looks like. So this is the Warren Sports Complex, and let me run this video for you. So far, kind of slowed down. We did see a couple of folks with, and most of the action happened over there on the dam face over there, that embankment, kind of like where the little water flow is happening right over there, about maybe 20 yards from the bank. You'll see where they're pumping water and it's circulating, and it seems to be right in that area on both sides where most of the bite is happening. And it looks like what we saw was some super dupers working well, as well as some inline spinners. Yours truly got one on an inline spinner, the fire tail, rooster tail, but other than that, no other hits, kind of slow. We did see some folks out here with bait, power worms, corn, other things, but so far not seen a consistent bite. I think most of the bite happened earlier this morning when we saw about 2-3 people leaving with limits. So there is Warren Sports Complex, and as you can see, the bite's kind of slow right now. That's it. It's a good sized pond, more like a lake, different from Frisco Commons, and well, we have an opportunity to catch fish here. What we have seen is about an 8 to 9 inch size. Okay, and one thing that I want to just point out is look at the size of this pond. It's a fairly good sized pond, and what you also notice is this section over here by the dam face, or I guess the rock or concrete section that kind of builds up the pond. This tends to be where they were hanging out last time. There's a couple of outflows where there's some water flow. I guess there's like some pumps or fountains that run, and you'll see it. Let's see if I can point it to you right here. You'll see some of it moving, or at least it looks like there's something. And then back over here, there's another one. And then way back over here, where there's a concrete section kind of paved over. That's a good one to try taking a look at for some trout. What I noticed last time when I walked the area was, one, it was pretty tough to get any bites in the shallower section, which is further south. This is the northern section, and that's where the trout were tending, at least where they were last year. Let's go ahead and run the video.
Nice trout, not really any big bruisers. Like I said, it's a really nice day. Wind's kind of dying down a little bit, not as cold as it was this morning, but now, well, yours truly just got the one. Let's kind of check it out and see if someone else is going to be biting or getting a bite here soon. I see one individual with a fly rod way on the other side along the bank. Hello. So, look like a good day, just need a bite.
I'll just kind of jump things here, see if I can stop it real quick, and right, I think you'll see it. Yeah, there it is. There's that little concrete section. That seems to be where they were congregating last time. I saw some folks fly fishing as well as using lures and whatnot and doing well. So if you think about fishing tomorrow for the Derby, kind of stage yourself along this concrete section or dam face, and then I don't know if I have the old videos from way back, but if you go further south, take a look at it. Maybe they might be congregating there, but I noticed, especially when I'm fishing these different ponds and whatnot, is a good idea is to fish the area that has some water movement. And in this case, there's certainly some water movement. All right. In past, here's one where they used to host it. This is back at the Frisco Commons. And let's see if I can flip through here. You can just kind of see back here where there's like a little pier-like area where you can fish. And then back in there, you can see where there was some, I think there was a fountain back there also. But that's not where they stock anymore. It's going to be at the Warren Sports Complex in Frisco. And when we're talking about the event tomorrow, February 11, 2023, the Trick or Trout event, Trout Derby for ages 16 and under. And the suggestion is if you do go and you don't plan on, or if you're an adult and you don't plan on fishing the Derby, or actually it's going to be limited to 16 and under, I suggest that, like it says, to fish after 11 a.m. And get your chance to get out there and catch a fish or two. So that said, this last week I fished over there at Harry Myers Park in Rockwall, and I mentioned the fly that I was using. In this case, it was the olive near deer, and in the video that I posted, it was pretty tough to see it. So here it is right here, and it's kind of beat up right there. And let me see if I can get you a better view of it. Let's see. Right there. Okay. So this is an olive near deer. It fishes sort of like a jig head. You got some grizzly hackle here to give it some motion, and then you got this marabou tail right here. And this one's about a 1/80th ounce, I believe. And this is what I was using. And in the video that I posted, I mentioned that I was using the twitch and stop retrieve. And in this case, what I'm talking about is, what I'm doing is I'm casting. I let it sit, and then I'll do a little twitch with the rod tip. And when that happens, I'll sit, wait, and look for that strike. And that tended to work for me this last time over there at Harry Myers. Temperatures dropped over the course of last weekend into this weekend, so it may be a little bit slower for you. But I suggest right off the bat, you are going to be doing any fly fishing, start with an indicator, put about 3 foot under, 3-4 foot under, put a fly on there, and maybe an olive woolly bugger, near deer, or some other type of streamer, and see how the fish do with that. And if you're going to be working super dupers or as well as inline spinners, I know I used the rooster tail inline spinner. I was able to get one as well as miss a couple using some bait finesse style ultralight casting. And additionally, when it came to using some super dupers, I think it was the gold one that was working earlier, at least from what I heard from some other folks that were fishing that day. So, okay, so I just wanted to get the word out there again. This is Trick or Trout event, February 11, 2023, at the lake at the Warren Sports Complex. Going to run from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's free, no registration required. Just show up and bring your gear. In this case, it's for those that are 16 and under. And if you do plan on fishing, if you're an adult, 16 or older, 17 or older, plan to fish after the event. And there's some additional details here. Let me see if I can post in the chat the link to this website. There we go. All right. So with that, all for now. And I am working on this mobile live streaming setup. Almost got it. I got some additional adjustments to make here, but hopefully in the next few days, if not weeks, I might be able to get out and about and get some live streaming fishing updates in the Out and About series. All right, all for now. Next time we'll catch y'all later, and good luck, good fishing.